Graph x equals y squared minus 6y plus 8. I am going to use the zero product property and find the vertex. And oh, by the way, this guy opens up sideways. And it's going to open up to the right because of the positive y squared. So in order to figure out what my vertex is very, very, very similar to figuring out what my vertex is when it opens up or down. Instead of saying x equals negative b over 2a, we're going to say y equals negative b over 2a. Okay, a is invisible 1, b is negative 6. So negative 6 over 2 times 1 is going to be negative negative, which is a positive. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So y is 2. How do I find my x? Plug in 3 for y and solve. So x equals 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 8. That's going to be 9 minus 18 plus 8. That's another 18. I don't want that many numbers, just an 8. Thank you very much. Negative 9 plus 8 is negative 1. So x is negative 1, so my vertex is negative 1, 3. So my vertex is negative 1, 3, bada bing. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the zero product property to find where these lines are going to cross the y-axis. You see this guy right here is factorable. So if I set x equal to 0, I am now saying, hey, let's find out where these guys cross the y-axis. So if you think of two numbers that add up to negative 6 and multiply out to 8, you'll get two negatives, and those two negatives will be negative 4 and negative 2. So y minus 4, y minus 2. And according to the zero product property, the two numbers that make each parentheses equal to 0 are going to be 4 and 2 in no particular order. But this means I have 2 more points. When x was 0, I got 4, and when x was 0, I also got 2. So here's a point, 0, 2, 0, 4. And from there I can draw some points, but you know what, those are just way too close. I'm going to be very paranoid. Why don't I plug in 1, right? Why don't I plug in 1, and whenever I plug in 1, whatever I get, well, not 1, yeah, 1. Whatever I get here, I'm also going to get at 5. So why don't I plug in y equals 1. And by the way, when I plug in y equals 1, that's the same thing as plugging in 5. So plugging in y equals 1 is going to be x equals 1 squared minus 6 times 1 plus 8. X is going to equal 1 minus 6 plus 8, which is going to be negative 5 plus 8 is 3. So I get 2 more points. 1, 3, 5, 3. So 1, 3. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I got it backwards. It's 3, 1, and 3, 5. Oh, see, you have to be so careful with these. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. 3, 1, 3, 5. 3, 1. And 3, 5. Let's draw this out the best that we can. Well, I'm no artist, but I'll give myself some credit. That looks pretty dang good.